Sleepy Joe. Got to stay with Crooked. He had one ability that I didn't have. He could do something that I couldn't do. I don't say that because he was a horrible golfer. Remember, he challenged me during the debate to a golf match? He said, I'm a 6 handicap. I said, you're not a 36 handicap. He said he's a 6. And then he said, well, I'm 8. Remember? I said, that was quick. Picked up 2 strokes. He said, no, I'm an 8. But he's not a 36 handicap. But he had one ability that was amazing. He could go with cameras on him, television, fake news on him, probably because he knows they wouldn't cover it badly. You know, they covered him as well as you can cover him. How the hell can you cover the guy well? But he had this incredible ability. He could barely walk in the sand. Somebody thought he looked great in a bathing suit. And he'd walk in the sand pulling a thing that weighed about 6 ounces. You know those aluminum? See, aluminum's very good. A child, it's meant for children and very old people to lift, right? So he would put it down, and he'd put it down, and he'd fall into it, and he'd immediately fall asleep in front of the media. I could never do that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. I could never do it. No, he was Sleepy Joe, but he was crooked as hell. You know, there's no question. He was a sleepy, crooked guy. Terrible, terrible president. He was the worst president in the history of our country. I don't care. I'll say it. Jimmy Carter passed away recently, and he passed away a happy man. He was a happy man when he passed away because he said that it's not even close. Joe was the worst, and believe me, I have to clean up the mess. I'm cleaning up the mess, and it is a mess on the border with inflation. Could go over every single thing he touched. Turned to shit, okay? Everything. It's true.
Man, I'm trying not to have clips that have swearing. Even the president of the United States. Oh my gosh. Usually I have the other channel. It's Joe Rogan. I'm like, oh, this guy's going to swear so much. This channel, I'm like, there's going to be no swearing. These are all civilized people. But Trump had to drop it there. And he's not lying. You know, he's not lying. He said it perfectly and patriotically. You know, yeah, a natural comedian, someone said. 100%. I say it all the time. This guy could just be like, I'm doing a comedy tour. And he will make $1 billion. $1 billion playing every stadium. Not just theaters. Every stadium in the country. Easily. Without a doubt. He would fill every single seat. People would love it. I would go and see it. People would be following it. He could just call it the mega tour. That's it. $1 billion. He could just do that one time, be the highest grossing comedian in history, and that would be it. Just no problem. And he could talk about anything. And apparently from what I heard, he's even funnier in private. It gets worse. He goes harder in private, apparently. Oh my gosh, what I would pay for this guy to have his tie loosened and just be chilling after a long day and just talking a mess about everybody. Somebody said, Mike volume homie. Hey man, don't scare me like that. Did I have the mic off before? Don't scare me like that. People, you have no idea what kind of terror you put someone in when they see a comment on a video and it says, oh, it's muted, and you go, oh my God, and everything stops. Everything in your life stops. And now you have to go check, and then it's just them. They're just like, oh, never mind. It's just, sorry, it's just my, Bro, don't scare me like that, okay? Don't do that to me. Anyway. Moving on.